Welcome back to the vendor table.
Hey!
What's going on, lady?
How's it going?
Oh, what do we always say?
It's fucking busy season.
It's busy season. Oh, God.
How many months now?
This is 2 or 2.5. I'd say August. End of August is like
Oh my
started
God, no,
busy.
I feel like it's July for me.
I don't.
July?
Well, yeah, it's probably July. It's probably June through
So 8
November.
months.
Yeah. Almost at that hibernation.
Started at 2 months.
We're almost at the hibernation period. Here we go.
We're so close. I have like 3 weeks left.
Yeah, I'm getting fat for the winter. Like that's like a bear hibernating. You just gotta get. I'm eating like shit. It's bad. Like, do you feel like you eat like shit during peak wedding season?
Honestly, I eat like shit all year round.
Oh, see,
There's no time of year where I eat well.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're like this big. It's like annoying. That's really annoying. Your metabolism's like that good. Because as a dude that eats like, we just had Wendy's. I'm gonna pay for that tomorrow.
We ate that Wendy's so fast.
We're hungry. We both had sessions, and we like scurried over here. Scurried over here, and had to eat something.
When was the last time you ate today?
Like, I don't know, 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
something like that. So yeah. Let's not talk about food.
Yeah,
on this podcast. I feel like that's all we talk about, and
it's because we're always hungry.
We're always hungry. We're wedding vendors. I feel like wedding vendors are always fucking hungry.
We're always starving.
Yeah, so we just want to start this episode also thanking you guys for
Big
tuning
time
in.
thank you.
Oh my God, like the amount of just the followers obviously have exploded. The plays on Spotify, on Apple have exploded. You guys sharing our clips, we see like hundreds, if not like almost 1,000 shares a day of our clips. It's just we're growing almost 1,000 to 2,000 followers a week. Where it's been
crazy.
Incredible.
We're still like kind of in shock. So just thank you for listening and following along this crazy journey that we're on. Because I don't think we expected any of this.
No, not at all. Like this was. Maybe one day.
Yeah,
we had like big dreams.
That was like a dream big situation.
We both had big dreams, but didn't think it would come this quick. But it's been fun. We have some big things planned for the future.
Some surprises coming up.
Yeah, and so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Follow along. Have fun. Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah. So how was your session tonight?
Oh, it was so freaking cool, man.
Yeah.
They threw me for a loop. Like they said that they wanted to do a spooky anniversary shoot. And I was like, okay, like thinking that they were just going to wear all black. No, it was to the nines. Like she wore this beautiful black, basically wedding dress. And he was wearing like a black suit, black shirt, red tie.
That's sick.
Skull and crossbones, suspenders.
Totally your vibe.
It was my vibe, 100%.
Nice.
And I loved it.
I'm excited to see those. It's probably going to look pretty sick.
I actually remembered to take behind the scenes tonight too.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's...
For the first time in months.
That's the hard part. Yeah, like we have to be on top of our game and not only take great photos, but you have to record behind the scenes content because...
I need a content person to follow me around.
Yeah.
Send me your resume.
Yeah.
Lauren O'Brien photo.
Get it like an intern or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. That'd be cool. No, that's...
Okay.
We were talking about this a while ago, but I had this question that... How do you hold your camera? All right, so let's think about this for a second.
We have our cameras
We have our cameras here. Photographers out there, videographers, right? How do you hold your camera? Are you like a under the shaft kind of person, or do you kind of circle around that lens? Like when
take
you
the lens cap off because I'm gonna take a picture.
Are you gonna take? Don't hit the microphone.
I definitely hold it from the undercarriage.
You're an undercarriage girl.
I'm a grundle girl.
Okay. So you grip it like that. But I feel like when you hold the camera like that, like I think the majority do. I've noticed on certain situations that I'm holding it like this. I know, it's weird.
Wait, okay, but
like isn't that weird? Like it just happens.
Okay, wait, when
it's like no. Like
when
I'm
I'm
going
vertical,
like this. It's weird.
Yeah, when I'm vertical, it's this way.
No, I'm undercarriage.
You're still undercarriage?
I'm still undercarriage when I'm like this.
But what if, okay, but if I turn it like this, though, then it's under.
Yeah, well, no.
I hold my camera different ways. Like, sometimes I go like this, and sometimes I go like this.
Yeah, I only do this. I'm only this way.
You're
only shutter button on top.
Oh.
So I'll always undercarriage that way.
I'm an under-over.
But like, I guess sometimes I'll go over.
I'm an under-overer.
How do you guys grip your camera?
How do you guys grip your shit?
Let us know. We're interested to find out.
Also, if any of you looks through the viewfinder with your left eye, you're a psychopath. Go seek help.
Interesting. I feel like a lot of photographers nowadays don't even use the viewfinder. Do you feel like that? I see a lot of these children. Sorry, children. You're all toddlers to me. Okay?
I use both.
I hardly use the LCD screen.
I use
always
both.
through the
I use it a
eyepiece.
lot during reception.
Reception makes sense because, like, if you can't see, and we're short people, so you're holding it up. But I feel like I'm always through the viewfinder all the time, especially with the R6 because the R6 is the
well, in daylight for sure.
Yeah, yeah, but don't you feel like I'm always shooting through the viewfinder all the time? I see photographers, they're using the touch, the touch screen and shit. I like that. And that's how they shoot too. And I'm like, oh my god, that's like the new school, and it freaks me out a little bit.
Well, I have nails, so it's never accurate when I push the thing.
Well, that makes sense, but I mean, I've seen so many like shooters that like I'll be on a shoot or a location, they're all shooting like this, where it's like far away from their face. They don't even look through the viewfinder.
That's okay.
And it's fine.
It just pisses off Mike.
It just really fucking pisses me. All the old school photographers are gonna be like, yeah, they're fucking toddlers. Fuck those people. Sorry. Okay. What were we supposed to talk about today? I don't even know. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. How
we stay grounded during busy season.
Oh God, what a topic.
Well, let me just be honest with you. I'm not doing a great job of it right now. I am barely holding it together. So that's, yeah, I'll do my best here. But listen, bestie, I'm not doing great.
Nothing wrong.
I'm not hanging 10 right now. I'm like at a solid 0.5. I'm running on fumes. I reward myself with basic hygiene right now. I took a shower today to reward myself for sending out a sneak peek.
It's phenomenal.
I'm red.
I'm very proud of you for showering.
Yeah, today I brushed my teeth at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, I can't go. I have to brush my teeth first thing in the morning.
Before coffee?
Yes. I'm a psycho. You could call it how it is.
Oh no, why did I do that?
Coffee tastes terrible to me without brushing my teeth. I know. My wife says the same thing. She's like, you brush your teeth.
I bet you drink a glass of orange juice after you brush your teeth too, you freak.
No, I don't. I would never. I probably have, but no, I brush my teeth every morning, and then usually like I'll work out and then shower, and then I'll brush my teeth again.
Okay, I don't do any of that. I wake up usually to the alarm clock of my son sticking his fingers up my nose. I roll out of bed. I flop into my desk chair, look at my tasks, and then I go make myself a cup of coffee and immediately run back into my desk chair. And I sit there for a solid 4 hours before I do anything regarding self-care.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
That's my daily routine, you guys. Follow me for more tips.
Mom hacks.
Life hacks by Lauren.
Well, that's good. You should start.
I'm doing so great.
You should start a TikTok.
Wrong answers only.
I bet you people would tune into that. Absolutely would tune into that.
That's going to be a thing now.
Oh, that would be great. Actually, Life hacks by Lauren. I love that. Yeah, I'm doing a little better than you.
Yeah, I'm not doing great over here, you guys.
I'm doing a little better than you. Staying grounded during peak season is probably the biggest challenge I think any wedding vendor has. Obviously we are in the middle of busy season. We've said that so much, but we are in peak busy season.
It is October. It is October 25th as of today because we're in a time machine. So you will be hearing this probably next week.
Yeah.
This is hell month.
This is, what do they say? Like October is to photographers what April is to accountants.
Oh, yeah.
something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
This is hell. This is our hell.
We're in it.
Everyone wants fall foliage.
And then the weather has sucked.
It's been raining every Saturday for the last 8 weeks.
Sessions have been rescheduled. Weddings have been rained on, like where you have to shoot in weird locations and shit like that. It's a tough year. Okay. But
every year is a tough year.
Every year is a tough year. But I feel like, like taking a step back and trying to stay grounded through a peak season is very important to us as wedding vendors, right?
Yeah.
We joke and we laugh and we're both like falling apart at the seams, but we have to stay a little bit grounded during that to, one, get our clients back, their beautiful photographs, right?
And keep everything within its turnaround time, like
Yes.
making sure that we don't slack off and get everything done within the deadlines.
Yeah. So
At least try.
the way I stay grounded, okay, is deadlines. I give myself deadlines, right? And we talked about this, I think, like many episodes ago, but having a whiteboard, writing things down, giving yourself a deadline, seeing it visually is something that I always want to see. So I have a whiteboard right above my computer and I see people's deadlines. And I know, like, hey, I have a wedding due here, I have a session due here, and I meet those deadlines. And that's the number one way, right out of the gate, how I stay grounded is I set out deadlines for everything. I don't just say, hey, I'm going to get it back in 2 weeks. And then like all of a sudden I'm 4 weeks out and like I forgot all about it, stuff like that. Put it down on paper or put it down on your calendar, wherever you're using. Write shit down.
Yeah, I've seen like lately I'm seeing these horror stories. I know it's October, guys. I know like it's stressful and there's a lot and you're doing probably the most sessions you've done all year in 1 month or even in 2 weeks. But like you can't be ghosting your clients. Like if they're asking, if they're at their 3 weeks, if your session turnaround time is 3 weeks and you're not even close to being done, you got to get it done.
Yeah.
I've seen like posts from other photographers in different groups where they're just like, my photographer, it's been 5 weeks and I still haven't got my photos. And it's like, they're trying to reach out to them and getting nothing back. Get your shit together.
Respond to your clients.
Yeah.
So if you guys are avoiding responding to your clients because you're behind schedule, don't do that. It's the number one thing you should not do. Tell them, be honest with them. Hey, I'm behind schedule. I'm working hard. I set a goal to get this done by the end of the week or 2 weeks from now, and I will hit that goal. Okay?
And never
Prioritize
say you
them.
forgot.
Never say you forgot.
Never say you forgot.
Oh, that's the biggest mistake you can make.
I can't believe that I'm seeing this. Like,
I think it's a lot
I'm sorry,
of...
I forgot. No, you did not forget. You are very backed up and you need to get some things done. Sure, but be honest with your client.
Sure. Like, that is the number one thing you should do, is just be honest with them. Tell them, hey, I'm behind schedule. Let me get it back to you as soon as I can. This is my target.
Update your clientele by season too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, in my off season, my turnaround time is 2 to 3 weeks. In my peak season, sometimes my sessions go 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Weddings, in peak season for me, I know yours is a little bit longer. Peak season is generally like 8 to 10 weeks. Slower months, anything outside of peak season is generally 4 to 6 weeks. I get them out pretty quick.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I kind of circling back to it, just deadlines help you meet those deadlines will actually help you stay on target, number one, and number two, it'll help you stay grounded during that peak season.
Yeah.
Because you will always look to that deadline as your delivery date. So try to hit it. If you're behind, that's okay. You could tell your client. Like, I've had clients email me and say, hey, I shot their wedding like 3 weeks ago, and they're like, hey, just want to get an idea when I get my photos back. And like usually it's in the contract that like, hey, I deliver in 8 to 10 weeks, but sometimes people
forget.
They overlook it. Okay, fine. So I always like write a nice email back. Hey, like, had so much fun shooting your wedding. I hope the teasers hold you over for a little bit. Full delivery is like 8 to 10 weeks. I'm probably right around 9 weeks right now. I have a target date of this. And you could say that if you're confident. You don't have to give them a date if you're not confident. I'm very confident. So I'm like, hey, I have it kind of scheduled to wrap up the week of X. I'm planning on getting it back to you by then. But if anything changes, I'll keep you informed.
Yeah.
That's it. And they're very thankful of that. And I've been on schedule with everything.
I would say most of the time they're just like, thank you so much.
That's it.
Can't wait to see him.
Yep.
Like, that's it. Like,
That's it.
they're not going to push it further.
Yeah.
I think most people are pretty aware that it takes quite a while to get wedding photos back. Thousands of photos.
Yep.
You have hundreds of clients.
And people understand, especially if you're a small business owner, like if you're a photographer or even another wedding vendor and you're in peak season, you know, the other thing I could recommend people doing is like, say you are slow, right? And your response time is slow. Put in your email signature, hey, like, you know, during peak season, please expect around a 24 to 48 hour response from me. Put it in your email signature. So that way when you reply, if somebody replies back to you, they'll see it, or like, and that's the best thing you could do, because they'll understand that like, hey, this is peak season. Or you could say like during the weeks or during the weekends, like please do not expect a response until Monday or something like that. So there are ways you could put it in your email signature that will help you stay grounded as well, just to give people a little bit of like, hey, like it gives me a little bit of a cushion there.
We in crazy season, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Crazy season.
Oh God.
It's nuts out here.
It's fucking insane.
We're in the trenches. We're buried in editing until you stay up late editing, right?
I run on caffeine and smiles. I do. I don't know how I do it. I'm a 5-hour a night kind of guy. Like that's all I need. It's 5 hours of sleep. I don't know. I don't know if I could sustain it. Like I'm getting older.
Caffeine and smiles.
That's all it is, baby. But no, I am a late night. I am a late night guy. Where I will, after my family goes, like my kids go out and my wife usually falls asleep by 10. I hop back in the office from 10 to 1 usually, and I will just concentrate on editing or like something, like whether it's teasers or whatever. I'll concentrate on that stuff. Things that like I could just put on a movie too, because the way as a photographer,
I found a show.
Yeah,
I found a show that's like a good side show to just like half pay attention to.
Yeah. That's like it's a cool way to stay. This is a cool way to stay grounded. It's just like it kind of like still gives you a little bit of your own like reality back, right? Like where as a photographer, I know it's hard. Videographers can't do this. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah,
but like
that's a bummer. I'm sorry.
You can't. You obviously you can't edit and have a show on at the same time if you're a videographer. But as a photographer, we have that luxury where we could sit there, edit our images, and have a show playing in the background. So that's usually what I do. Or I'll listen to a podcast or something like that.
Oh my God, I was just going to ask you, can you listen to podcasts while you're editing?
Yes.
I can't.
Oh, I can all the time.
I tried it yesterday. I can't stay focused.
I can't do it. Like, I can't have anything playing when I'm writing emails. Can't do anything. I can't have music on. Can't have any. I need full concentration when I'm writing emails. I don't know what it is, but I can't.
I can watch a show.
You can write a show?
I can watch a show from the corner of my eye on my second screen, and I can't listen to a podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I could listen to a podcast. What about an audiobook? Can you like listen to an audiobook?
I haven't tried audiobooks yet because
you could listen to your fairy porn.
I have the problem is I don't think that
that's like best of both worlds. What if listen to your fairy porn and editing?
But what if I don't like the narrator?
Oh yeah, that's
like
true.
I have my narrator in my brain. It's me.
Doesn't like Amazon like offer the ability to have like Morgan Freeman narrate your fairy porn? That'd be great.
I would love. Or David Attenborough.
David Attenborough narrating fairy porn. That'd be pretty interesting. I'm not gonna do a David
Daddy
Attenborough.
David Attenborough.
No, but let's. Holy shit.
Sorry, that was we're not doing great.
No, we're not doing great. But no, I think like okay. So step one was to write everything down, right? Okay. Step two. Deadlines. Give yourself a deadline. That was the number one thing to do. Like number two is really still give yourself personal time. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Give yourself the personal time, whether it could be something simple, working out, going for a walk, just taking a drive in the car, anything, like going to get coffee in the morning, whatever. Give yourself like something personal to do.
Now, this is like something that I am severely lacking in for myself right now. So I'm going to say, yes, you're 100% correct. And I need to follow our own advice for this one because I have been spending zero time on myself right now. And that's probably why I feel so shit, you know? I need to I tried covering up my grays with full disclosure. I'm going to out myself right now. I tried covering up my gray hairs with eyeshadow today because it's so intense. But y'all, if you want to look, it's pretty bad. It's about like an inch or so of full gray up in there. I have not gotten my hair done or done like anything remotely for myself. I haven't like read my fairy porn in quite some time. I love my fairy porn. It's like one of the things that make me happy in life. Gives me life, y'all. But
there's so much to react to right now.
It's a lot to unpack with me.
So much was said.
It's never.
Well, you got to give yourself some personal time back.
Yeah, I need some personal time for myself, even if is to just like.
Whether if you're female, you go get your hair done or your nails done or whatever, where you could like spend a little time on yourself. Like as a guy, like I try to now I have made it a goal to go on a walk every morning. That is
You're
what
so
I do.
good at that.
Like I take my dog having a dog helps that because like even though I have a big backyard and everything like that, I do like going for a walk with the dog. I take a half hour. I go for a walk. I'll usually listen to a podcast.
I call Lauren.
Like I call Lauren. We go over the podcast. So I'm working as I'm walking. You know, I make a phone call. Like maybe it's somebody I haven't talked to in a while, like my grandpa or my mom or something like that. So I'll do like a task that I need to accomplish because then I could basically, whether it's, you know, and it's nice to have like that time just walking around and it's personal time to me. I'll get home. If I can, I'll work out. Lately, I have not. But like I'm not in the mood
because
to.
fuck that shit. I'm sorry.
I'm exhausted. So
Matt's over here. He's like fucking working out at 4:45 in the morning every day.
Matt breakdances like right before we come in. So I mean,
he's listening to us talk about being the worst out of shape people in life.
We're horrible, but I'm giving myself time. And my wife's great at helping with that too, like because we give ourselves time and stuff like that. Like we're recording this at night. Like I said, I was like we had a reschedule and stuff like that. We were able to like fit this in at night, and she's like giving me that time to do that.
Yeah.
And that's what's really nice because this is a hobby to us. This is fun to us. We like enjoy doing this. While we have success with it, it's still a hobby and it's still fun. It's something that I'm doing for myself.
It's me time.
It is. It's me time. So
I come in here and I have fun.
We do have fun. Yeah.
It's my break from reality.
It is. It's great to disconnect and talk shit and banter and all that stuff. And people seem to enjoy our shit talking and banter. So
let me ask you a question. Do you find that this time of year you need to step away from your computer screen? Like computer screen? I'm having a hard time right now. Do you need to step away from your computer screen? I can't say.
Do I? Yes.
Your computer?
I do need to step away
more often than you would.
Computer screen. I do need to step away from my computer screen. I do see myself like sometimes, like I don't know what it is, but like I'll take like a longer shower, or I'll walk around like in the backyard on the phone, or like
a shower with your head just against the wall. Like
I have actually. The other day I was just like I literally just like had my head against the wall, and I was like
sat on the floor.
Like, you know, I've been taking the cold showers. I still take them, by the way. And I've, like, gotten really good at, like, resisting them that I think I was under there for, like, 3.5 minutes of, like, cold shower. And I was just like, I don't feel like moving. My body is, like, so shut down.
I don't feel very good.
But it's tough to handle and stay grounded during, like, the craziest time of year. And, like, you know, if you're tuning in and you have a different job where maybe you have, like, ebbs and flows of you know your work and stuff like that, where you know like maybe like I used to work corporate and we used to have like trade show season, okay, and trade show season was just like this, where you'd hunker down, you work long nights. I remember doing like 12-hour days in the office, like getting ready for a trade show, and they fucking sucked, and like you felt like you weren't taking care of yourself and stuff like that. And I think the best thing I could ever tell people is just take time for yourself. Is the like well, it was number 2 on our list here, but taking time for yourself is one of the best things you could do. Take a step away. You know, if you have a spouse or a partner, like ask them, you know, like, hey, I need to take some me time. Yeah. Like mental health time. And it's important to do. And if you're having trouble with that stuff, and like, you know, we talked about it, I said I go to therapy and stuff like that, like talk to somebody if you need to talk to a therapist or something, like maybe, because like my therapist has helped me like really rein things in and help me organize things, and like tell me like you know, when I get hard on myself about like, hey, like I haven't hit a deadline, she's like, all right, tell your clients this, like, you know, she's like, my therapist is great in that regard. So I always tell people, like, if you need somebody to talk to like and like find a therapist, like,
Yeah.
and if you need to talk to somebody that maybe you can't talk to your spouse or significant other or friend about.
I think that's really important is sometimes you feel like you don't want to overburden your partner with your own burdens.
Yeah.
So like you don't want to, if they're stressed about their thing, you don't want to just offload your stress onto them as well. So sometimes it makes us hesitant to talk to them about our struggles. That doesn't mean you should just like bury it and like wear it on the weight of your shoulders. You should talk to somebody, even if that's just a fucking random friend on the internet. Do you know how many people have like reached out to us since this and like messaged us asking for advice on how they handle certain things, and like we've answered. We always answer the questions.
We'll always answer you guys.
If you need advice from us, you can talk to us. Like we may not respond right away, but we will always respond.
Yep. And we did start a Facebook group. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but
You did not.
I did not. We started a Facebook group where, you know, it's a place for vendors as well as brides and grooms.
We are
Now
not doing great.
Oh my God. We have a podcast and we can't speak. This is terrible. Well,
It's peak season.
It's peak season. Leave us alone.
Fuck off, Ricky.
Fuck you, Ricky. But we do have a Facebook group, and the Facebook group is available to vendors as well as brides and grooms. You could join. You could like share your thoughts and things like that. It's a great spot for, you know, to get advice, maybe share a tip and trick or something like that. Maybe if like maybe if you have a question or maybe you want to share a photo like that you're worried about posting or something like that, you could do all of that stuff. And it's open for any vendor, any couple, like bride and groom, anything like that. Or if you just want to hear us bullshit. Totally fine. Or you want to share a stupid story? Great place.
No negative reviews are allowed.
Yeah. We're not like other Facebook groups.
We're not like other Facebook groups.
Yeah. And everyone's included. It's inclusive.
No shade. Anyway, so moving on to the next. Oh, also, I hear that meditation, yoga, and smoking weed are very good things to help.
That's great. Those are 3 great things.
3 great things I don't do myself, but have heard wonderful things about.
Do none of those.
I do none of those things.
Yes. But working out too, go for a jog, go for a walk. A walk is fine.
My husband works out. He's a worker-outer. He does those things. He needs to do that to make him feel like he's getting a start on his day. I'm sure that if I did, I would probably walk in the gym and immediately be like, no.
You could. It doesn't even have to be working out. It could be like a mental escape and reading a book. It could be playing a video game. It could be anything like that. So take a few minutes a day for yourself.
I would say 1 hour a day.
1 hour a day is a great time.
1 hour a day, devote to yourself.
Yeah.
I will follow my own advice, I promise. Starting now.
Take 1 hour a day for your own mental health. Like, that's how you could stay grounded, is really take a step back and do something for yourself.
Yeah, if you got kids, fuck them kids for an hour, you know, just like put them somewhere else.
Sure.
Walk away, go for a drive, scream in your car.
Don't leave your kids alone.
I didn't say leave them alone. I just said fuck them kids. Like put them somewhere else, you know? FTK.
Give them an iPad or something.
Yeah, throw them an iPad. Get the fuck out of there. Jesus.
Yeah, well, you could do that.
Take a drive, scream in your car.
Yeah, take a few minutes for yourself. Enjoy, you know, the time for yourself. That is the number one thing you could do to stay grounded. But yes, like if you're behind on your schedule, set a deadline. Like if you guys aren't deadline people or haven't, you know, put a whiteboard up or try it. Like when you shoot, like if you have a session on Tuesday and you say to your clients, your deliverable is in a week.
Why is that such a hard word to say?
I know, it's a hard word to say.
Don't say it anymore.
Okay. If your photos are due the next week, and you say your deadline is on Tuesday of the following week, put it on a whiteboard, put it on a calendar, have it alert you that this is due, and work on it. Like try to work on it maybe a little bit. If you know it takes you an hour to edit engagement photos, right? You could save it to the night before, but like at least you know you're delivering it. Like I know it takes me 2.5 days to really edit and deliver a wedding. Yeah. So if I have a wedding date due, you know, stuff like that, like on, I don't know, like 8 weeks from now, right? I know it's going to take me 8 weeks. I usually start it like a week before that deadline, and that's when I like hit. But I'm also dealing with like you know, 20 to 30 other clients before that. So it's not like I could just start your wedding and edit it.
No, I think that's like one of the things that like from the client end maybe they don't fully realize, but every week we've got, I mean, for me, I've got like 4 to 5 sessions on top of the weddings that I'm shooting. So I have to edit those 4 to 5 sessions within 3 weeks. And before that week, there was another week of this many sessions. And like, it's that time of year. This is the only time of year where it's like this, and it's that crazy because people want a certain look or they want holiday photos. You know, like this is that crazy time of year where everyone wants photos.
Yep. And you want to stay creative for those clients, right? Like you don't want to burn out. So that is like the other thing I was going to add to this. And like, that's how we'll probably pretty much end on this is
give yourself.
Yeah. Give yourself a little time. And because creativity, like with your creativity, you can burn out quick.
Yeah.
So if you're overdoing it, you're going to just, by the end of your busy season, you're going to run through the motions. And you don't ever want to do that, especially for your clients, because your clients have entrusted in you that creativity that you have shown on your portfolio, on your Instagram, everything like that. So you need to give them that full creativity. You don't want to burn out before you get to them.
On a typical week, I usually do 3 sessions on weekdays, and then I'll leave 2 days for weddings. If I only have one wedding, I'll take on another session. This month, because of all of the weather, now I've had to like stack up on sessions because I gave myself a deadline to be done with sessions.
Yeah.
So in November, I take 2 weeks off. Those whole 2 weeks of Thanksgiving and going into December, I take it off completely. I don't want...
Yeah.
You know, I want to spend time with my family because for the last 8 months I have not.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm giving myself a limit to the amount of time that I'm spending. And I'm trying to get it all done in October and the first half of November and leaving it behind.
That's a good way to do it. And it's the best thing you could do is just like, you try to get things done when you can, but also give yourself the time for yourself.
Yes.
Give yourself the time for yourself. Let's put that on a
t-shirt. Give yourself.
Let's put that on a t-shirt. Give yourself the time for yourself.
With like the dog whose house is on fire.
Yeah, that would be good. Got some good t-shirts.
Yeah.
Well, this was an all over the place episode, but we hope you guys enjoyed.
I hope you felt the sincerity of how we're feeling.
Yeah, because we're all over the place right now. We're crazy. We'll admit it. We don't know what the fuck we're doing half the time. And that's the realness that you're going to get on this podcast.
Yeah.
We're not like, ooh, it's all sunshine and
love
rainbows.
And light.
And everything's so great. I have Love and Light on my website, by the way.
Love and you do.
Yeah, I do. I got to take that off.
I got to change my shit.
Yeah, but that's what we mean. We're just real people. We're not gonna beat around the bush. We're not gonna tell you like, yeah, it's all sunshine and rainbows. It's fucking not, people. We're trying our best here. We're gonna do our best for our clients. But if you guys like are struggling and stuff like that, and you need, like you want to talk to somebody, you could always DM us. You could always go in the Facebook group. You could also, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to a peer. That's the one thing about being a small business owner or a photographer, things like that, is talk to a peer. You relate to them. Because if you're married or you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, the spouse might not relate to it as much as like a peer would. So, work with them and everything like that. But, that's what we're trying to preach here. So this was a fun one. Was it? I don't know. Yeah, it's always a fun one.
I fucking malfunctioned half the time.
So did I. But Lauren, where can they find you?
I'm gonna get this right this time.
Okay, there we go.
You can find me at Lauren O'Brien Photo on Instagram, TikTok, and my website, as well as the Feral Photog, which is my personal Instagram. And is that it?
Yes.
Oh shit! That's it. Okay. And you?
You can find me at Michael Casara Photo on Instagram, TikTok, as well as my website. And you can find us at the Vendor Table Pod on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And Facebook.
Guys, it's been fun. We'll catch you next time.
Okay, bye.